Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Noobs GT4 Rookie Series A, Race 4 on Barcelona, second Barcelona de Catalunya. I'm here with Uncle David. Uncle David, welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait.
Pleasure to be here.
Oh, it is a pleasure to have you here too. It is I, Alex.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love this track. This track really keeps you on your toes at every single point and every single turn. You have to be with it, otherwise it just cooks your tires and throws you off.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, but I'm not pretty sure what today's races are going to be since, the Kunos released their BOP. And we're going to be using the Kunos BOP tonight. Yeah, so,
we are not using that.
So we are no longer using the LFM BOP. So it could be a whole different cars dominating the grid today.
Honestly, I don't see any of the quote-unquote OP cars, but I don't think they're OP. No Alpines today, or Alpines, whatever you want to call them.
Alpines. I mean, what would you think would be like the best car to drive, in your own opinion, on Barcelona?
Here, oof. I don't know. I hate old cars equally. Everybody knows this. I change more cars than I change underwear, apparently. In my opinion, you're gonna need either McLaren is gonna be pretty good here. Alpine is gonna be pretty good here. Best overall, probably Alpine or Porsche. One of those two.
All right.
But these people are driving the wheels out of these cars, so you never know.
Oh, as we start our qualifying, our first tournament of quali, with our white plates rolling out of the pits for the first 10 minutes to complete their out lap, so they can start putting in some hot laps.
Yeah, we are on their way. Everybody's trying to get the tires warm. Everybody seems a little bit bunched up, which is kind of worrying because you need that kind of leave that space to be able to set a good lap on. I see dancing all over friggins right now, and it's like, ugh, don't do that.
I really don't know why the pop-out is not showing me anything whenever I go to the Discord and pop out the stream. So I might just end up doing sharing my Discord stream.
Oh no, Noodles, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, Grinder, it's Grinder. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can say that on stream.
Oh well.
No, he's definitely doing really good. Last race on Thursday, he definitely put some laps down.
Uncle David, can you try to make your stream maybe 720p?
Okay, working on that right now.
Maybe 720p, 30 FPS. Maybe I'll be able to figure out because every time I play.
Technical difficulties with the noob commentators. Nothing new.
Hey, they are called noobs for a reason, okay?
Alright, 720p, 30 FPS, going live. Again, I think my internet or my modem it's garbage. So that's probably why it's not coming through.
And
I've had to reset it a couple times and I still don't get a good internet. So I may be on the buying something new in a couple of days.
Still with that, whenever I click the stream, like I can see your stream when I'm on the normal Discord window, but when I pop it out, it's not showing me anything. Alright.
Weird. Yeah, I see the gray bar. You might not want to put that on there.
Yeah, that's the pop off.
We got David Anthony making a hot lap. Trying to put something down.
I mean, Devin Anthony, quite a fast driver in that Camaro. He's been driving that Camaro pretty good, but so far the fastest armor we've seen and the fastest Camaro was Tony Danzig.
That Camaro is such a pig on this track. It's so heavy. It doesn't steer. You guys will really throw this thing around to make it move.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but sometimes it is the driver driving the car. It's more about the driver sometimes, but yeah, you wouldn't know.
I mean, I'm not saying that the car is slow by any means. I've seen aliens throw their car around like it's nothing. It's just that I personally wouldn't be able to do that. I think Ryder is on a burner right now. So does Evan Anthony. We got Tony Danzig just trying to get up there.
Yeah, Tony Danzig is trying to put a really good performance on tonight, because I'm pretty sure he wants to be finishing that championship in like the podium positions.
Oh, I haven't seen the standings. So we got Chase Jones with a 153. Wow, that's a nice first hot lap. We got Tony and Andrew Ligas with a 154s. Devin Anthony with a 154. Everybody coming out to fight tonight. Let's see what Chris Grider is going to put down. Grider with a 154. Wow, that's just one and a half hundredths of a second. Yes, behind Andrew. That's a heck of a lap right there. I don't know that I can get to there on my own. Mind you, I don't drive GT4s all that much.
But as we say that, right now the P1 for the white plates is Chase Jones, and currently he's putting his best time right now is a 153.4. That is a really monstrous of a fast lap. Being followed by Devin Anthony putting in a 154.4, nearly a whole second. Actually, it's a whole second differentiating.
Hey, somebody already got disqualified? Why is Queen Man disqualified already? Did he go out? I did not see that.
He might have went out since Queen Man. Queen Man
welcome to the stream where we miss everything. Hello, Lizzie. Welcome.
Finally got my son to race a little bit for the first time. That is really good. You should always try to get your kids enjoy try out your passion of sim racing. Sim racing is for everyone, and would love to see your son out here on track with us someday.
Okay. So if we see Lizzie all of a sudden doing faster lap times, we know that it's not her driving.
It's the sun?
Something. We got now Bear finally putting a lap down. Valid lap, 156. So far, nobody's improving all that much, except for Andrew Casey and Albert.
Yeah. Whoa.
Andrew's going to have to put a little bit more effort on that one if he wants to move up on the grid.
Oh, I saw it last night. Andrew was, trying to put in some laps before he went to work. He was actually putting in some good times, so I'm pretty sure he has it in him to improve.
He just validated. So.
Just as I say that, he starts making sandcastles just to prove me wrong.
The Orca vacuum cleaner. He was just trying to, testing it out, see what's up.
Well, another fast driver to watch would be Will Figgins. They recently moved over to...
Just when you thought that Chase Jones could not get any faster, he put down a smoker of a lap, 152.9.
And is still out on track, looking to improve on that 152.9. How much faster can this guy get?
Well, right now he's not doing all that hot. But, let's see if we can get it back on the last sector.
So we have Mike Burkhoff being in P2, putting in a 153.6, and is chilling in the pits. I'm not sure if he's calling it for this quali, but he's already in the pits. Devin Anthony in P3 currently, putting in a 154.2, followed by Will Figgins. Will Figgins putting in a 154.6, and not so far behind by 300ths of a second.
Man.
Oh, forgot that our times are not showing. Gotta make sure that they're showing. There we go.
Technical difficulties.
Difficulties.
Chris Grider trying to improve his lap. He's currently 3/10 up. Let's see what he has. P4, man. I think he finally dusted off them bags out the car and put some hot laps in there.
So we have Jeremy Curbage currently in P8, putting in a 155.3. As you can see,
Jeremy Drift King Cabbage. We gotta see him on. Well, that was not a drift by any means. You said to watch out for him in turn 1.
Probably. Just a regular guy. Welcome to the stream, to the Noobs RS GT4 Rookie Series Race 4 on Second Barcelona. He said, I had Hot Boys Racing and Beefcake Racing were the two teams to look out for pure podium material. Hot Boys Racing, I'm pretty sure Hot Boys Racing, there's a Hot Boys Racing that drives Aston Martin. Not sure, I don't remember who the driver is.
Is that Grider's crew?
It might be Grider, yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't see a... I may have to hook him up with a livery or something. I'll have to go talk to him later on.
Alright, how about we do this, right? If Chris Grider puts in a great showing tonight, or gets the driver of the day, you and I, we sit down, think of a livery for him, and give it to him for free.
That sounds amazing. Let's see what he can put down.
And Jeremy Cabbage, the Noobs RS team principal, Jeremy Drift King Cabbage, wishing every driver out there good luck.
Jeremiah's Cabbage. Good luck, sir. Good luck.
Jeremiah Kubaki.
I don't think he likes us butchering his name. It's okay. We still love you, even though you hate us.
Jeremy doesn't hate anybody. He loves everybody. As we have our red plates going out.
I only after 10 minutes. Man, I don't know what I would do just waiting for 10 minutes just to go out.
I mean, you could get your hydration going, you know, fill up your water bottle and stuff. Do remember, even though you're driving, you still have to stay hydrated. It's a good thing.
You fill up on Monster.
Yeah, fill up on some Monster Energy, whatever your race fuel is, you know, just get it into your system.
Honestly, just regular water is fine with me. I do have a lot of drum and bass playing on the background. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to drive more than 5 minutes.
Regular water. I've got an issue with regular water. I like sweet things.
Green tea, green tea, Arizona green tea is usually my poison of choice. Is it Lizzie trying to put a hot lap right now? So far, she's been able to keep it clean. Oh no, she invalidated. Never mind.
Well, I mean,
there's only 3 drivers with a valid drive.
Lizzie has been putting in some great work, showing great strides of improvement lately, which is really good. And she should just keep it up, keep on driving. That is my motto.
Yeah, I thought it was push, push, push. No, you changed it.
No, it's just keep on driving. You know, Jeremy Cabbage knows about it, since he's the one who has to put it on top of my car every time I decide to change a car. It's always just keep on driving, but push, push, push is also there. You know, if you see a gap and you don't go for it, what kind of racer are you?
True.
But don't be doing it if you know that you cannot make it.
We got the controller Prince right now trying to put a lap. I think he just invalidated. I'm not entirely sure.
Alright, today it seems like our picture-in-picture has failed us. For as much as
I
I'm
think
trying to
my
fix
internet
it.
is garbage tonight. I'm pretty sure it is.
Let me see what would happen if I stopped watching your stream and reload your stream.
We got car number 70, Mr. Frond. I don't know how to say that last name, so I'm so sorry.
Friend,
Oh, my friend.
the mediocre racing Aston Martin. It's a nice looking livery. Do like the colors.
Furnish is the only one with a nice little delta looking on the track. Hopefully he can keep it up till the end of the track. This track is notorious for killing your lap time right at the sector 3. It's really bad. That last technical sweeping right-hander into a chicane is murderous. Like it just kills all your momentum. He's definitely coming in hot right now. Hopefully he has the space to send it and get a good lap time down.
We have
He's
Tony
second up right now.
on chat saying that you stink, Johnny, but no, you don't. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to make up some positions.
Oh no, he looks like it's not gonna be able to put that lap down. That car in front of him is just taking it away.
So we have Devin Furnish right on the heels of Mike Friend right now.
He's already 6 tenths down from where he was.
We have Mike Friend
Furnish will
just
put out of the way.
moving past. There is some good race etiquette, or quali etiquette, I should say.
155, Mr. Furnish.
Tony Danzig live on Twitch on Tony Danzig 132. If you guys want to see his race POV, and moves are as what's driving the Camaro.
The most lovely pet of them all. Tropical TD, how's it going?
Benjamin Biddulph, last of the pros. And you know, well, you got promoted to the white plates because you were pretty much keeping up with the white plates, even though you were in the red plates. So, yeah.
Although we had a red plate sneak up.
So yeah, we had to move you on to the white plates, which shows that you're already white plate material. That's GT3 and this is GT4. I'm not pretty sure about that, but I know that you have the potential. Actually, you have the pace to. I selected Pro.
Oh,
GT4.
you selected GT4.
Oh,
hey, Controller King, everybody.
The Controller King. Also, the Controller King has to take the Controller Prince under his wing. Show him a couple things.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They need to get together.
Help our RP here. Like show him some of the ropes on how to drive on the controller. Because Benjamin Biddulph's space sometimes does make me jealous of how he's able to be quite fast on a controller, and I'm having a wheel that cost me what, a couple $100, and he's playing on a controller.
Only a couple. Only a couple.
Only a couple. By a couple we mean like maybe 500, 600.
He drives with a pro controller. He shortens out the triggers and the sticks
and everything. Yeah, he plays on the pro controller, but either way, my setup would be enough to buy how many pro controllers? What? 20?
2, because they're like $200 each.
$200 each. Oh yeah, so yep. I could buy 2 and maybe get somebody else racing with us for that price. But he's able to do it on a controller, me on the wheel. Sometimes he is even faster than us, so makes me real jealous. As we keep up with Queeman and Charles Queeman, a new name on the grid, which is what we love to see. Sim racing is for everyone, and it should be as it should be. And here at Noobs RS, we are open to new racers as well, as we can see Queeman trying to put in a lap.
AC, I could not agree with you more. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say that it's not gonna get me pain. But yes, I agree with you.
It shouldn't come as an argument and anything. Mike Noss is just the goat of the goats when it comes to streaming.
Mike Nouse.
Mike Nouse. The first time
like a mouse, dude.
the first time I heard of his name, I thought he's like Nos as in nitrous. Because I thought,
back then, no.
yeah, like
It could change it and be
Moss.
cheesy with it, but nah. I think it's more like a Bouse. Mike Bouse.
No, Mike knows the mouse.
Yes. He sends memos, faxes. He does certain things on somebody's desk. Stuff like that.
Oh well, as we have it right now, we have Devin Furnish currently in P8 with the Hot Boys Racing. Douglas Furnish. Douglas. Doug. Yeah, the Hot Boys Racing. So we have Doug in P1 for the red plates currently. And we have Brian Johnson, the new RS Works driver, in P2 currently. P12 overall. P2 for the red plates.
We got Jeremy Cummings sandbagging again.
I'm in a sea of M's. Well, not just you. You have Jeremy Cobbage. You have Andrew Casey, Jeremy Cobbage, right below Devin Furnish.
Benjamin, all you got to do is just keep it consistent. Most of the AMs may or may not have the pace, right? But they get very, very nervous on lap 1s and 2s.
Indeed. Because
just gotta apply the pressure, keep it there.
Yeah,
hopefully they don't crash too bad. And they give you a window.
Force them to make a mistake. Just stay right behind them. Force them to make a mistake. They'll eventually.
We got Moss with a hot lap right now. Currently 7/10 up. Oh, I think he lost the car a little bit. Yes, he lost the time. Brian Johnson 5/10 up. Let's see where he moves up to. It's gonna be a mixed plates.
It's Doug Furnish, not Devin.
Doug Furnish.
It's Doug Furnish.
All I see is the first initial. I don't see anything else.
Yeah, so
I prefer Steph. Wait, where's Steph? Did he change his name?
I'm not
don't
sure.
see him on
I
here.
didn't see Professor Turf here.
I married the man to his wife. Oh, okay. You're the preacher, the pastor, or the professor? White plate only. Who said that? That was 10 minutes ago. Never mind. Sorry.
All right. White plate. So that was Jeremy controlling.
So Turf is a minister. That's awesome.
Turf was my minister. Okay. All right. As we are about to start our race 4.
You can't do that, Tef. You gotta commit. You gotta commit. Ordained by the internet. Did you print out your little certification with the stamp and signed it, or what? GetOrdainedNow.com.
As we're here, Massey Drive. Right. So we have about to meet our drivers out on grid, as we have P1 driving the BSR AMG.
Next season,
being chased.
I plan to be there next season if I can pick a car. Go ahead, sir.
And P2 being followed by Mike Burkhoff in the Alpha Racing McLaren. Devin Anthony, Noobs RS driver, by driving the Rockefeller Racing Camaro right now in P3. Chris Greta on the Hot Boys Racing in P4. As they say, we should watch out for Chris Greta tonight, as he's looking to put on a stellar performance. Will Figgins in P5, being followed by Tony Danzig in the second Camaro on grid in P6. P7 Andrea Ligas, followed by P8 Devin Furnish in the Hot Boys Racing in P1 for the red plates. Andrew Casey, Noobs RS Vice Team Principal in P9. P10 Brian Johnson, and P11 Jeremy Driftking Cabbage in that Aston Martin. Jason Nalva in the Noobs RS Porsche, followed by Todd Moss in P13 Mike Front in P14, and Benjamin Biddulph, the Controller King, in P15. Jordan Walker in the Century Porsche in P16. P17 being Charles Creeman Not sure if he was able to put in a lap. And then Lizzie Aliceia in P18 rounding off the grid. As we wait for our drivers to complete their out lap, their formation lap. And we have
John Walker in the pits.
I'm not sure if you didn't press drive or if that was intentional or not. Good luck to everybody, as we have Professor Turf sending his energy to every driver out on track.
Good luck, everybody.
As we are sitting here waiting.
Are you racing on Thursdays, Professor Turf?
To wait for our drivers to complete the, might as well just check our calendar, our GT4 calendar here. So today we are on 2nd Barcelona. This is the 30th of January. The next race will be on Brands Hatch on the 6th of February. So the next stream would be on Barcelona again, but that would be our GT3 rookie race. And our after Brands Hatch, we're gonna have our grand finale, which is our 1 hour race with one mandatory pit stop. It's going to be here on Spa-Francorchamps on the 13th of February.
Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. That's going to be fun.
Yes, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. But it's going to be...
Hey, we got two people on the pits. I guess they both wanted to start.
Two people choosing to start from the pits.
Seems like it.
Alright, so let's go back to our racing so we can see our drivers completing their lap.
Oh, big crash for RP.
That's unfortunate. You hate to see that.
Professors bless this race. Yes, go ahead.
No, I was just in the GT4 league. Well, it doesn't matter. You should, I get it. Sometimes racing can be a little bit frustrating, especially when you've spent countless hours putting in some time just to improve and something goes wrong. Like your game crashing whilst you're on your formation lap.
All right, here we go. Everybody lining up we're about to go green, green, green.
Switch over to the Helicam so we can catch the action as we're about to go green. The Noobs are as GT4 Rookie Series Race 4. Time flies, we're already at Race 4, Uncle David. Would you imagine that? As it feels like just a few days ago we started the series in Race 1, and today we're already at the 4th event as our drivers are teeing up, lining up, coming up across the line, and green flags, green, green, green. As we have people already gaining some positions on the straights. The set motion blur is on for a bit and coming to T1. So we have almost everybody making it. Everybody making it through T1 unscathed. And as we come into T2, still some close race, close door-to-door action. But people making it around safely. I think my motion blur is on. I might as well have to switch that off. It's disabled. Okay. As we keep on with the race lead of Chase Jones. Chase Jones already starting to pull away. Mike Burkhoff right behind them. Right behind Mike Burkhoff is Devin Anthony in the Rockefeller Racing Aston Martin. And we have Will Figgins washing out a little bit wide, which makes him go out a little bit. So you have the Hot Boys. Ooh, he was able to hold his brakes and avoid hitting that other car. I'm not sure whose car it was, but that was Christopher Greta. Great car control being shown by Christopher Greta, as we see the line of cars fighting for those positions. So if Chase Jones is seems to be and we have Devin Anthony washing a little bit wide coming into T1. I'm not sure if that is going to be a track limit warning. I think that might be one, as Devin Anthony is now side by side with Andrea Ligers. Devin Anthony washing up wide again and making him go outside onto the sand, making sand cancels. So if Tony Danzig making up a position with that mistake from Devin Anthony and sending it on the inside of Andrea Ligers, as Tony Danzig is now on P4. We have Devin Furnish has made it into P7. He's gained one position, but still for the right place, not really full position. As we have Jeremy Cabbage has made it all the way up to P8 right now, and right behind Devin Furnish. He's still close. Everybody is still within within fractions of a second within each other. I don't know if you guys can hear Uncle David. He might be muted or something. I don't know.
Oh, wow, man. I've been muted this entire time.
You've been muted ever since we went green flags.
Yep, I've been commentating, trying to keep it up, and nothing. Wow. Sorry, everybody. It's just new commentators at his best over here.
And as we have it, we have a drive-through for Will Figgins. I'm not sure if that was for track. That was for track limits.
Oh.
It's unfortunate for Will
maybe
Figgins.
He did. Man, that's race killer right there. So early on the race, he was so good too.
Yes, because Will Figgins currently on the standings is P3 in this championship. And that might be putting him in the firing line of Tony Danzig. So pretty much Tony Danzig is our overall P3.
Oh yeah, once he goes in, that's it. Like the first race is pretty much done. We have Andrew Casey and Chris Kreider trying to have a little train or something going on here.
As you can see, the train of the News RS cars.
Wow. You're not kidding. Chris Kreider making a move and making a stick. Todd Moss right now, right before the turn. Seems like Todd Moss is not going to let it happen. He's trying to make it back to position. Let's see if he gets his. Go ahead.
It looks like Chris Grad is going to be defending the outside, but that was a good move by Todd Moss, forcing him to go on the outside. But because now Todd Moss has the inside of the next corner, but some good defensive maneuvers by Chris Grad.
Moss got a little bit greedy going over that curve. He almost messed up there. He definitely lost some time.
This is just really unfortunate. As you have Will Figgins going into the pits, completing his run-through right now, giving the position over to Tony Danzig. And Will Figgins now already in P8, dropping down all the way down to P9.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. That everybody was pretty close together, so he's going to lose almost all positions. Like to be last. If he can scrounge something up and at least finish P10, that way he can get some points.
This just goes to show that the racing here is really close by, close bumper to bumper action. So one mistake can lose you more than 3, 4, or even 5.
We got Lizzie on P16. She needs to calmly stay on that position. She doesn't even have to defend. Just keep up the pace, keep up the laps coming, and she'll be able to stick it on there.
Oh, sure. As she has the controller Prince RP. RP2 right behind, and Jordan Walker in that Sentry Porsche. Looks like Jordan Walker's trying to make it around Alpad. As he is really pushing that Porsche, trying to make it around him. But Alfie defending for now.
Devin Anthony breathing down Andrew Ligas for P4, flashing his lights, saying, "Hey, I'm right here. What you gonna do, man?"
You know, yeah, flashing your lights as a distraction is also a strategy you can use. And it is allowed. It is racing.
We also have a fight for P3 right now. Dancing just on that bumper of the McLaren with the menacing Camaro. I mean, I don't know if you have had a Camaro. Oh,
Mike Burkhoff went wide. It's unfortunate for Mike Burkhoff, giving Tony Danzig currently P2 right now. All he needs to do is just go, push.
Yeah, that's all he needs to do. He needs 22 minutes of just staying there. If he keeps up the laps, he'll be able to, make the gap even bigger. But knowing Burkhoff, he's going to move up the field and probably come back towards the end because there's still plenty of time for him to make it up. It all depends on how Tony takes care of this free, basically clean air that he has right now.
As we have this Jeremy Drift King coverage showing us why he's called the Drift King, drifting through T2. As we just go in for a little bit of a replay to see Jeremy Cobbage showing us one of his favorite techniques, drifting around the corner in the seconds. It might not be the fastest way to drive a line, but Jeremy Cobbage does it in style.
Yeah, he does. He's been driving that Aston for many years, and he really knows how to put that drift angle on there, or slip angle, what you're saying. You know how it is, but yeah, no, he can definitely put that car sideways.
We have a Chase Jones just out here on a Sunday drive, putting in the fastest lap of 1:53.7. As we have it right now, the top speed is from the Camaro of Tony Danzig, putting in 251 kilometers an hour, followed by Jeremy Cobbage. Is it Jeremy Cobbage? No, it's Mike Burkhoff in the McLaren, also putting in 251 kilometers an hour. So we can see, in terms of speed, the McLaren and the Camaro are the top two cars in terms of the top speed. Keeping up with Mike Burkhoff, lost 4 positions and now currently P6, trying to make up those positions. Well, he still has 20 minutes left, so he still has a lot of time to make it up back to the podium positions.
He has plenty of time. He's probably going to have a hard time fighting with Devin Anthony and Andrew Ligas, but so far they're not that far ahead where he can't catch him. Hopefully he can get consistent and get the pace back on there.
As we have our new driver on the grid, Freeman, has made it up into P14. And he's
slowly but surely, yeah.
Slowly but surely gaining positions. So Mike Front also gained the position and now currently in P13. As we have Jordan Walker and Arfi still battling for P18. Arfi just defending the controller prince, defending Jordan Walker right here. Is he about to head into, what's the name of that turn?
I do not know. I closed my page. We're not professionals. We don't know anything.
Well, but I'm pretty sure
this
one,
going around.
this one they are is worst if I'm not wrong, and they go straight for Kamsa.
Wow, Chase Jones just going away with it, just robbery, straight up robbery.
Oh, Chase Jones is has been putting in this whole championship, Chase Jones has been putting in really great performances from Chase Jones. Has become such a normal thing for us to see. It'll be a shocker if we're not able to see Chase Jones.
Yeah,
out there in
very
P1.
dominating.
He's very dominant in that.
Hopefully he doesn't get all bored. Maybe he'll do like the real F1 Mercedes and just dominate for a couple seasons.
As we have Tony Danzig in P2. He's been able to open that gap onto Andrea Ligas, now leading Andrea Ligas by 1.6 seconds. Tony almost
Hopefully
reliable
he doesn't make
Danzig.
any mistakes.
Yeah, like his name says.
Almost reliable Danzig.
Almost reliable Danzig.
You know what? He's not that far out. Like 2 seconds, you do a little bit of go a little bit outside. You're coming in a little too hot, and those 2 seconds just go away fast.
As we are keeping up.
Mike Burkhoff made a move on Furnish. He's trying to catch up to them and Anthony. Furnish, all he needs to do is calm down and let maybe a car or two behind. Just let him be. That way he doesn't have to worry about somebody catching up to him.
I like how Furnish just realized Mike Burkhoff was right behind him and didn't even bother fighting him because it's not for position. So rather than losing time trying to defend Mike Burkhoff, he just lets him by.
Yeah, that's the smart move, because the last thing you want to do is get into a battle with somebody that you're not even competing for a position and take both of each other out for not just being polite. Hey, here you go ahead, we're in this together.
Exactly. And right now as we have Todd Moss in P2 currently for the red plates, and right behind him is Andrew Casey.
Brian Johnson is also right behind Andrew, maybe waiting for the opportunity to slip right behind Casey and move up to P2, because they're literally like a 0.4, 300ths of a second from each other, so they can definitely make it stick. That will be a hell of a move.
Definitely. If Brian Johnson is able to stay close enough to Andrew Casey, he can just make a move just as soon Andrew Casey finishes his move. But just as we say that, Andrew Casey already trying to go around Todd Moss. And it looks like Andrew Casey is going to make the move stick, and now Todd Moss has the inside.
That poor guy, he went a little bit wide, he came in a little too high. And Todd Moss switched back on him to see who's going to take it on the next.
Oh.
He went wide, both of them wide. Everybody went wide. Wow. Severe position loss for everybody behind Todd Moss.
That was some good driving by Todd Moss. And you have Mike Frund, who's gained a position and is now in P3 for the red plates currently because of that mistake by Brian Johnson.
Yeah, having patience pays off. When you see people fighting in front of you, the best thing you could possibly do is just let them fight it out. They're going to slow down because they're fighting. And just wait for your moment like this guy did right here, Mr. Front.
And now, having a battle between Queeman and Brian Johnson. Mr. Brian Johnson.
Casey made a move on Tim Moss again to see if he can make it stick.
As we have him battling across the whole track. And right behind Lizzie Alicea in P617. And it looks like she's leading Jordan Walker by more than a minute right here.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, if she keeps it up, she'll be able to keep that spot. All right, we now currently have E2 and 3 basically right next to each other.
As we have, Andrea Ligas dropped a position, is now in P4. Devin Anthony is now in P3. So as it stands, we have the two Camaros on podium positions. The two cars you wouldn't think would be meta this track. But yeah, they're putting in some very
I
consistent
think it's
laps.
probably because of the top end on the main straight because it's so long. They're probably making up a lot of time there.
Yeah, it probably is, because when we were practicing last night, I just used the Ginetta. But the Ginetta, even though the Ginetta is so nimble in the straight, in the corners, I mean, on that straight, it was topping out really pretty fast.
Mike Berkhoff trying to make a move on Andrew Lagis. He's being patient. He knows he has plenty of time to make a move. But if he wants to go back to podium, he's going to have to make a move soon so he can catch up to Devin Anthony.
Mike Berkhoff only has 12 minutes left to work his magic all the way back up to the podium. As we know, Mike Berkhoff has the pace to make it up to the podium positions.
I know. It seems like he's getting the. I forgot the word. He made the move after getting the
toe.
Oh my God! What is that? What is that called when you get behind a car?
It's a toe. We call it a toe, but it's the slipstream.
Oh no!
In the slipstream.
There we go. Slipstream. There we go. See, I know English. I know my words.
As we have Mike Berkhoff now back into P4, looking for his next target with Devin Anthony in the Rockefeller Racing Camaro in P3 right now. He's only behind Devin Anthony by 1.5 seconds. So pretty soon there could be a battle for P3.
Need to keep an eye on the relatives.
As we have now behind, Todd Moss still holding onto that P2 for the red plates. But right behind him is Mike Front. And Mike Front in P3. His position is Brian Johnson is going to be looking to get back to that podium position for the red plates.
Johnson is right behind him. Hopefully he can make a move. He doesn't have a lot of time. It's basically like 5-6 more laps.
As we have Will Figgins back in the pits again. Not sure what.
Oh no!
He's not having a great race out there tonight. That's a really great race run for him.
I don't know what happened there. Maybe we can find some info later on and see what happened.
So we have Nauba getting around Brian Johnson, which is not going to be good news for Brian Johnson, as he now has to concede the position to Jason Nauba and has to make a position around Jason Nauba for him to get back to Mike Front right there. That's if they don't make it up to Mike Front in time.
We got Mike Berkhoff slowly but surely catching up to Devin Anthony. He's almost in position to strike. Maybe in 2 more laps he'll be able to get it done.
He is closing that gap. But the question is, would he be able to do it with 10 minutes left into the race?
Todd Moss made a move on Andrew Casey. I don't know if Andrew Casey just let him by or... Oh no, Casey went wide. Andrew Casey went wide. That's what it was.
I don't know what's happening with Andrew Casey tonight, Jess. He seems to be going out wide on most of the corners.
It's that brakes, man. The Orca brakes are not all that great on the GT4. Especially if you miss your braking point by a little bit, you're going out. You're just going out.
Well, for that's gonna be giving Todd Moss a cushion to defend his position from Mike Front in P3 for the red plates.
Is that Devin Anthony right behind Tony Danzig? Am I crazy right now?
That is Devin Anthony, yes, right behind Tony Danzig. And right behind them, not so far away, is Mike Berkhoff.
You got Devin Anthony flashing his lights at Tony Danzig. Camaro on Camaro battle going on right here. Hopefully he can close up the gap and make a move. But Mike Burkhoff is just there waiting for them to get into a battle so he can capitalize. He might be a little behind, so I don't know. We need to keep an eye on this.
On this battle, but exactly what I know is Tony Danzig wouldn't want to let Devin Anthony
we
pass.
may make it a move for B3. Oh no, that's before. Never mind. He made a move on Brian Johnson, and maybe he'll make it stick.
Freeman, the new driver on grid, actually putting in a decent performance, a great performance tonight.
Yeah, he's been on a hell of a drive tonight for the red plates. That's for sure.
As we have Doug Furnish, P1 for the Hot Boys Racing. Looks like that livery might be coming. Might be coming home. So you have Chris. So you have Chris Greta. Chris Greta currently P8 overall. I'm pretty sure he had a little bit of incidents going into race one.
Andrew Like is like getting closer and closer to Burkhoff. Maybe Burkhoff would not be able to get back into podium like he wanted to. Seems like Tony Danzig woke up a little bit and he's like, nope, let me not risk it to get some biscuits. Let me keep my P2 on this race.
Tony Danzig, yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to let Devin Anthony by, because if he does that, he's going to be right in the firing line of Mike Burkhoff. But you know who is always safe? It's Chase Jones, leading Tony Danzig by 12 seconds.
He's literally a week ahead, a whole week ahead.
Chase Jones can do donuts for a while, get back on track, and still be in P1.
In P1.
Chase Jones is a hella pretty cool.
Oh, Tony Danzig made a mistake. So Devin Anthony is right on his bumper trying to make a move. Let's see if he's going to send it. Oh, he's went a little bit conservative on that turn. Let's see if he lines up to take over on the next turn. I think Tony may be running no wing whatsoever because he's definitely getting away. But Devin Anthony right on his bumper, trying to make a move.
Tony Danzig covering the inside, which is always a great idea. Covering the inside means that you control the racing line.
I don't know. Sometimes that leaves you open for a switchback if you're not expecting it. Without the thing is, when you got a Camaro on your rear view mirror, it literally takes the whole entire thing. All you see is just Camaro grill on the entire rear view mirror.
Thank you so much for the follow, lad. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but welcome over to the stream. The Noobs RS GT4 Rookie Series A, Race 4 on Circuit Barcelona. As we have it currently right now, we have people battling for our P2 and our P3 position for the white plates.
And he can smell it. He can smell it. Hopefully, no incident happened. Man, he's right on that bumper.
Right now, it's like Tony, all he wants to do right now is just defend, and defend. As you can see him hugging the inside every corner. Putting his camera
needs to
right.
Stay with him. I mean, David is like right there waiting for the moment.
But as we say that, them battling is actually making Mike Burkhoff catch up to them.
Yeah, but on the straight line though, like look how quickly those cars just move out of the way. Like just leaving that little tiny McLaren on the dust.
Let's see, check up on the top speed. The top speed actually is Mike Burkhoff, putting in at 254 kilometers an hour.
Maybe like acceleration that McLaren doesn't have.
Well, as we say that the person who has gained the most positions so far is Tony Danzig has gained 4, and so has Jeremy Cubbage. Jeremy Dritten Cubbage has also gained 4 positions. And for the red plates, Mike Front has gained 3 positions. As we have John Holly in the chat, supporting these fellow Camaro drivers.
Let's see if we can make a move at the end of the straight.
Hi, newbie here. I was hoping somebody could recommend a wheel seat set 4. It's a wheel seat. I recommend a steering wheel seat set up 4.
Oh, upgrade from our controller.
Xbox, PC. I would like to upgrade from a controller. Well, I don't know. For me, the way I did it when I went into sim racing, I started playing on a keyboard first and found out that I actually enjoyed sim racing and went straight to the direct drive wheels, as the Moza racing was kind of cheaper for me. But the Moza is usually not full consoles, right? They do have the one for the Xbox.
Anthony trying to make a push. Oh, sorry to interrupt you. It's just that this Camaro on Camaro action is just so good right now. Devin is just trying to whittle away Tony Dance's patience on blocking and defending, and then trying to make him make a mistake. But it seems like Tony Danzig is not budging at all. He's flashing his lights, trying to distract him right now. But he has to watch out because Burkhoff is right there, trying to get this position for the taking.
Is caught up to them, and that means Mike Burkhoff can actually get a 2-for-1 here.
2-for-1 combo.
Yeah. He can get
fries in the drink.
Fries in the drink on the side.
Oh man, they got one more lap. They got one more lap to make it happen if they want to be on the podium.
We have Chase Jones now coming up on Lizzie Alisea now in P16 actually, and she just clobbered those sausage curbs. What are you doing, Lizzie? Yeah, she probably got nervous.
Mike Burkhoff getting the stream on Devin Anthony right now. Maybe he'll be able to make a move at the end of the straight, but it doesn't seem like it. That's a lot of braking for that little tiny car that has none, literally none.
Well, when it comes to an upgrade path, Uncle David, which one do you recommend from a controller?
From a controller, if you want to be able to play on Xbox and PC, unfortunately, you're going to have to go with Fanatec. Because they're the only ones that offer that kind of both.
Yeah, but
most other manufacturers are only going to stick you either to Xbox or PC. You cannot have both.
But if you're on a budget,
Fanatec, you have to make sure the base and the steering wheel are compatible with both. Otherwise, you cannot use it with both.
And yeah, or you could go Logitech if Logitech Thrustmaster. I'm not sure if Thrustmaster has a Xbox version, but oh, it should have.
They do have an Xbox version.
Yeah, so
but I don't know if it works on PC.
Yeah, so you could also either Thrustmaster. That's if you don't want to go direct drive wheels. But I'm pretty sure most people enjoy their direct drive wheels more than the belt-driven ones. But it's also a way you can upgrade.
And we're coming now to the last couple of turns, and nobody was able to make a move. Burkhoff sending it from a mile away, trying to make somebody make a mistake, but it's not able to make a move and pass somebody. Let's see if they can make it here. He's flashing the lights, saying congratulations. What a race, man. What a race.
That was a battle between P4, P3, and P2. It was a three-way battle for that P2 position. As we have Chase Jones coming in P1. But if we go back, let's see if we still have any more battles out on track. We have between... Oh, Andrew Casey coming in P10 currently. Lizzie Alicia in the chat, clean race. That was a clean race, Lizzie, and look at that, you were able to finish P16. That was a pretty good showing by you, Lizzie. So keep it up. You've been really showing some great improvements out there on track. Yeah, what happened to Will Figgins? I think Will Figgins retired early and was not able to continue the race, but yeah. We still have a car 23 out on track. Jordan Walker coming in P17.
Sorry, I was running down who won. That way I don't forget. Because by the end of the race, too, I forget who won here.
We have the controller.
Yeah, it was
Alfred Tooth coming in.
Mr. Clean
P18.
Race tonight.
The day was really clean. No, did we even have any incidents in lap 1? I don't think we had one.
I don't know. I think there were some off tracks, but I don't think they were caused by anybody. It was just like people avoiding maybe somebody in front.
Oh, that is what you'd like to see. People avoiding each other. Making sure that you don't ruin somebody's race. Because we're waiting for the session to put us over to the quali 2. As our race format is usually 2 races with 2 qualifications. The first quali will be all the qualification will be 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And the first 10 minutes will be the white plates or our pro division going out on track and setting out their fast laps, followed by the last 10 minutes being our AMs or our red plates going out on track. And as we're here today on second Barcelona, so switch over to our calendar. The next race is going to be on Brands Hatch in the UK. And after that, we're going to be racing on the grand finale would be on second on Spa-Francorchamps. It would be a 1 hour race with the mandatory pit stop. And as well, as we're waiting, we might as well let the people know what we are doing here. So we're going to be having prizes for our red plates, which is going to be a track Titan subscription. P1 gets 6 months, and P2 gets 3 months, and P3 gets 1 month of a track Titan subscription. If you don't know what track Titan is an AI coach, like an AI coach for sim racing. It covers a lot of games from Assetto Corsa Competizione, Assetto Corsa F1, and a whole other games. It helps you.
iRacing.
Yeah, iRacing as well. Gives you like it gives you.
Yeah, for those who don't know what Track Titan is, it's almost like Popometer or maybe what's it called, that Motec, and puts it in a way that you're able to go and know what you're looking at. Like, it tells you exactly what you're doing wrong, exactly where you're losing time, and you can concentrate on one specific section of the track at a time, thus providing you with a lot of info to improve your lap times.
Exactly, and also for you guys to know, Track Titan is a sponsor to one of these to our rookie leagues. Also is Sakiko. So Track Titan, you can go to Track Titan and use our code NRUTT in capital letters to get a 30% off your next subscription, or you can get a 30-day free trial using our referral code. As we for those who let me hit drive as we get ready to watch our white plates going out on track.
They're always having issues, I think. But I think that he forgot to oil the sticks and tune out the force feedback.
Stick drift. As we have our white plates waiting for the 20-minute mark, and as it goes 20 minutes, we have Chase Jones already out on track. As you see, Chase Jones is trying to go out of those pits early to make sure that he doesn't have any cars right in front of him, as he's trying to put in a fast lap. We have Jeremy Drift King coverage. He never seems to surprise us with those drifts. Even in practice, sometimes you can even see him drifting around the corner.
Oh, using your track limits. Wow. I think the micrometer of that tire wasn't still on the line.
Hey, they gave you the whole track, you use the whole track. As we have Tony Danzig just flashing his hazards.
He's trying to say, hey, please let me drive.
Do not hit me.
But they need to space up a little bit more. Like car number 3 and car 406. Oh, you let him bite. Never mind. He let him bite. I guess car number 3 is just slowing down on purpose.
That'll be the controller king, Benjamin Bitters.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's probably just opening up that space, driving the BMW. What do you think of this car?
I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I like the car. I like the car, and I like how it handles.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like the gearing. If the gearing was a little bit different, I would say it was a good car.
This second gear is like gear 1 in this car.
Well, most of the GT4s are going to be like that.
No, but
It's not just that car.
what happens in this car is if you're in gear 1, you can activate your your pit limit. When you're in gear 2, you can still activate your pit limit as well.
Oh wow!
So when you
isn't the speed limiter speed dependent?
Yeah. So no, I'm saying like if you use your auto pit limiter, your auto pit limiter can actually activate when you're in gear 2.
Oh, I don't use auto pit limiters. I like the realism.
So with that said, gear 1 is like pretty much useless in this car because you're always going to be using gear 2 as your gear 1. But I'm pretty sure.
No, I like putting everything on my wheel. I have my ignition, my starter, my lights, my rain light is there, my wipers, everything is on there. Just for the realism's sake.
I'm pretty sure if there is one thing that most people don't like about the BMW is the brakes. It seems like that car doesn't want to stop. You have not only do you have to step on them, you have to stomp on them. But it is one of the fastest cars when it comes to a straight.
And my internet is acting up. If I drop off, you know what happens.
We would know. What should be in P? Chase Jones. As Chase Jones is about coming in, trying to put in a lap. Let's see what time he puts up. So we have Chase Jones putting in a 1:53.1 as he is staying out there on track, trying to put in an even faster lap.
Looks like everybody's finally able to put a lap down.
Tony Danzig, now currently P2, putting in a 1:54.1. And just as I say that, Devin Anthony spoke too soon. Devin Anthony.
Wow, 5/100ths of a second. 5/100ths.
This is going. We have a race on our hands. We have a battle already before the race even starts. Andrea Liger is currently in P4, putting in a 1:54.3. Mike Burkhoff, 1:59. 1:59. 1:54.6. Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, where do you see a 59? Right? What?
Lazy Alicia would be nice.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just talking about Lizzie in chat.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm so disoriented tonight. Will Figgins has that 7 tenths up on his time. Let's see where he ends up at the end of the lap here. Oh. Definitely in the middle sector.
I'm pretty sure he wants to put in a better race too, because he just didn't have that guile in race 1.
Oh, he lost a lot of time.
Yeah, that corner is just tricky. You can
He
make
didn't
a lot
drift
of
it
time,
enough.
or you can lose a lot of time. Speaking about drifting, let's check up with the Drift King, Jeremy Cabbage. Currently in P9, putting in a 155.6.
I don't know that he will be there for long. Will Friggins coming out with 4 tenths up. Oh,
At least what I've noticed about some of our drivers, they might not put in fast laps for the quali, but at least those laps they're doing in the quali are also close to their race pace.
yes, that I've noticed too, and they're very consistent too, which keeps everything clean.
So you could have people putting in fast laps, like very fast times, putting in fast times in the quali, but once it comes to the race time, their times just seem to drop off.
Yeah, dancing for a while, he was the opposite. He would qualify really bad and just move up the entire field almost in a couple of laps.
But it seems like tonight, because I'm pretty sure Tony Danzig has been really practicing for Barcelona, because he wants to be the fastest Camaro on the track.
He was last race. Let's see what he can do this one.
So we have Mike Burkhoff taking it back to the pits. Is he going to be calling it right here, right now, or is he going to go out on track again?
Well, if he's going out, he better do it right now. He only has 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes, enough for 2 more laps.
Oh yeah, if he crosses the line right at the end. Now Burr with 8 tenths up on his lap. See how far can he go. He's currently pushing that pork up, but he has a little bit of traffic. He needs to be careful not to go overboard and lose all the time he's making up.
Oh, that is just a risk you gotta take when you're pushing. They have Andrea Ligas invalidating. And yeah, just going into the sand. Not sure if he's
Oh
going to
no. Now Burr just sending a little bit too hard into the chicane. Invalidated his lap.
That is just very unfortunate.
Man, he had a dirty 154 right there. People moving out. Benjamin moving out.
They still have, what, 138. It's not enough time to put in a next... Is it enough to put in one more lap? It might be. It is enough.
Maybe. They got to cross the start finishing line first. So if they're behind it when the 10 minutes are up, they won't be able to go back out. But if they're past it and the time goes out, they'll be able to continue the hot lap.
Well, as we have it right now, we have Jeremy Cabbage now in P7 currently. He was able to improve his time down to a 155.
I think the only one that is going to be able to put another lap is going to be Chase Jones. And he put another smoker of a lap with a 152.8. This dude is just on a whole nother level.
Chad, what do you think if we were to take Chase Jones' number divided by 2 or 3, and whatever the answer it is, we give him that number as an added ballast?
Right. Bring him down 2 seconds.
It'll only bring him down 2 seconds.
Why? That'll put him in pace with everybody else.
Because this guy is just one hella quick driver.
Higgins invalidating, Andrew Casey invalidating, so they're not going to even try for the next lap. Danzig is not improving his lap very much.
Tony Danzig, well,
Right,
just
that's the end of the white plates.
Well, Tony Danzig was able to start his lap before the 10-minute mark, so he can still be out on track if he wants to, but he chooses not to.
Christopher Grada won't be able to start a new lap.
Do now have the red plates going out. What were you saying about Chris Ryder? Chris Ryder currently in P5.
Oh no, he won't be able to get another lap in. He was a little bit far back.
Chris Greta, driver to watch. And the hot boy.
We got Figgins and Andrew Casey trying to improve their laps right now. They got to hurry up. They got like a lot of red plates right behind them.
Will Figgins hasn't been able to really put in a fast lap as we know that he's capable of.
He's not drifting enough, that's why.
As we have heard from a couple of Aston Martin drivers, if you're not drifting that car, you're not driving it to its limits.
Nope, that's exactly right.
And Andrew Casey invalidates, but Will Figgins still out on track.
Yeah, Figgins invalidated too. I don't know if he's going to come back or not.
But if Will Figgins is able to like keep it safe in lap 1, there's a couple positions that he could gain out there, and invalidates as well. Coming into the pits. Alright, keeping up with our red plates.
No, because he went off track. It's good for her to be by herself. She gets a little flustered with there's too many cars around her.
Oh, that did be
bad. Coming around, everybody's trying to get the tires warm so they can put on better lap down.
We have Doug Furnish, currently P15. That's because he hasn't been able to put in a lap yet.
No, this is their out lap. Yep. The real laps started coming down right now. We got Top Moss, first one out. Oh no, Mr. Yep.
Toad Moss, another Aston Martin. I think most of the cars that we've been seeing out on grid, the grid is pretty mixed in.
Yeah, there's a lot of Astons here. Let me see. 7 Aston Martins. Wow.
7 Aston Martins.
Versus, yep.
And how many Mercedes?
7 Astons.
Mercedes.
4 Mercedes. 4 Mercedes right now. Out on track.
4 Mercedes, and it seems like we also have 4 Porsches out on track. We have 4 Porsches on the grid. A single McLaren and a single BMW.
Hey, we got at least it's a good composition of cars. It's not like just one car on track. The 2 big old monster Camaros. We got Todd Moss with the biggest improvement of them all. He's 1 second ahead. Let's see what kind of lap time he puts down. We got our iPad, the Prince, controller Prince going through the chicane into the main. Oh, he lost a lot of time on the chicane. Todd Moss is coming right up. See, he has a second up. He's making time.
Todd Moss flying into P1 for the red place with a 155.1.
Doug Furnish coming in. Hopefully he doesn't lose time on the chicane coming up and carries it over to the straight.
We have Brian Johnson putting in a 156.1. And
that's a nice lap.
That is a very
Furnish superb P1.
Doug Furnish to P1, but he is right behind Will Figgins. And we all know that Will Figgins has not been looking to make up a lot of positions in this race. So that means Doug Furnish, right from the start, he's going to be right into the firing line of Todd Moss. And their time is 1:55, only like, what?
It's only a couple of hundreds of seconds.
Yeah, separating them. So it's going to be an early battle between them. And I think like whoever's going to be able to be having their nose in front of the other guy in the first few turns he's gonna get the position.
Let's see with the blue flag. Let's see what she does. Oh, she went out for crack. Completely unnecessary, but you know, it's all good. Man, I am tired. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep midstream over here.
Yeah, you randomly go mute.
No, I didn't go mute. I was just passing out over here.
Like the first lap, I was like, why can I not hear Uncle David? Did my internet cut out or something? Then I checked everything. I'm like, nope, everything is good on my side.
No, it was me. It was me.
All right, as we have Brian Johnson currently P3 for the red plates, putting in a time of 1:55.4.
It's gonna be a battle right off the bat with Furnish and Mr. Moss.
Indeed. And both of them, they have shot up into the white plates, with Devin Fanish being in P7 and Douglas Fanish. I keep on saying Devin.
Is it Devin?
Devin. It's Doug. We still have Douglas Furnish in P7. Being followed by Thomas. Well, eventually I'll get it correct one day.
It's okay. Man, I'm yawning like a crazy person. But yeah, but we'll eventually get to where we have a really good stream going.
Someday.
It's alright. We'll get there.
Okay. Car selection. When it comes to car selection, what do you think is like the most important thing? Stability, top speed, or maneuverability?
Honestly, stability will probably be the best. Mainly if you're looking to race and not just hot lap. Because it's really important to have a car that you can trust. Especially if you're trying to make a move to somebody. You don't want any unexpected moves from the car itself trying to kill you into a turn.
And for those who don't know, Uncle David is a mentor in the Noobs RS Discord. You can go over and get a coaching session in by him. And he's one of the guys who's really good at using Track Titan. Exclamation sponsors in the chat, and you can see our sponsors, Track Titan and Second Core.
Yeah, all you need to do is just add me on the Discord, and I'll be happy to help you with anything I can. And if I can't, I'll find somebody that can help you. We'll definitely make it work.
Uncle David, a really good mentor, has helped a lot of people get better out on track.
Yeah, turning people into aliens or Martians. Not really, but you know, I'll help it whatever way I can.
Indeed. And so exclamation socials in chat. You can see our social media accounts, which is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. VODs will always be posted onto YouTube. And we have Kevin Rivera managing our Facebook, and helping Jeremy Cobbage also manage the Instagram account, where they'll be posting events and pictures from previous events.
Jordan Walker seems like he's going to be able to improve his lap time, but not by much. He's just finding that delta right now. Seems like Lizzie was unable to put a lap down, so she just went into the pits.
But right now, as it stands, Walker is in P3 for the red plates. It seems to have the edge over Brian Johnson right now.
Only by 2/100ths of a second, so he's going to definitely have a battle on his hands right off the bat. Hopefully he doesn't get intimidated and be able to make something happen.
Indeed.
And that's the qualifier for the second race.
So Devin Fanish coming in, putting in a Devin again. Douglas. Douglas putting in
Douglas. I'll be right back.
Douglas. It seems like I would have to actually make a sticky note that I stick to the corner on my monitor. That's written Douglas. To make sure that I don't keep on butchering his name. As we are waiting to go, we have RP still on track. Trying to put in a better time. His last lap time was a 1:57.1. He invalidated in 1:56. So maybe he's trying. I'm not sure if he's gaining time or if he's not gaining time yet. Arvid Toth, another controller driver in our league. That's why you can see that he has so many movements, so many inputs. As he has to get that car rotated around those corners. Coming into the chicane. We're gonna be seeing what time he puts in. Let's go. Lizzie Olisea sending energy to all the drivers are on track. And Arfi is able to put in a faster time of 1:56.6. Fortunately not enough to give him the position over Benjamin Biddulph, the controller king. So we have the controller drivers starting off side by side. Good luck to everyone. Yes, we wish luck to everybody, as we hope to have our drivers having a great race too. As we wait.
And we're back.
And Uncle David is back. And as we wait to meet our drivers. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing right now. It's not sure. Okay. Alright, time to hit drive. As we have Chase. Let me change the camera to Chase cam. As we're about to start off our race 2 for the Noobs RS Rookie Series A Event 4 on Second Barcelona, we have Chase Jones in P1, followed by Devin Anthony in the Rockefeller Racing Camaro in P2, Tony Danzig in P3, Andrea Ligas in P4, Chris Greta with the Hot Boys Aston Martin in P5, Mike Burkhoff in P6, and Devin Furnish, Douglas Furnish in P7. Todd Moss in P8, and Jeremy Driftking Cubbage in P9. Jason Nauber, our event manager, in P10. William Figgins, the Noobs RS White driver, driving the Aston Martin in P11. And Jordan Walker in P12. Brian Johnson in P13 and P4 for the red plates, right behind Jordan Walker. And Andrew Casey in P14, be followed by Mike Frund in P15, Charles Queeman in P16, and Benjamin Biddulph, the controller king, in P17, being followed by the controller prince Arthur Toth in P18. And lastly but not least, rounding off the grid, Lizzie Olisea in P19.
And we're going off on our warmer lap.
As we're going to be having Chase Jones setting the pace in our formation lap. Also, our drivers are doing that, setting up their formation lap. We might as well let you guys know about our GT4 Rookie Series calendar. Next race is going to be on Brands Hatch, and tonight we are on Barcelona. And after Brands Hatch on the 6th of February, we're going to be going on to Spa-Francorchamps for the grand finale on the 13th of February. A day before Valentine's, and that race is going to be a 1-hour race, being having a 1 mandatory pit stop. As we're waiting for our drivers, they're completing their formation lap. Noobs RS Racing League consists of 2 races, race 1 and race 2. We've already had race 1, and both races have a quali session, 20-minute quali, with the first 10 minutes being for the being for the white plates to go in and put out their fast time, and the last 10 minutes being 2 hour white plates. We'll finish our quali 2 and now heading into our race 2. And as we wait for them, just as we move across the grid, looking at the drivers, we have Chase Jones in P1 coming, and P2 being Devin Anthony, and P3 being Tony Danzig. As we had a pretty great battle in race 1 between Tony Danzig, Devin Anthony, and Mike Burkhoff. Now we're going to be seeing a replica of race 1 in race 2. And as that, Noobs Arrest is being sponsored by Second Core and Track Titan. Exclamation sponsors in chat, and you can see our sponsors. And you can go on Track Titan and use our referral code NRUTT. It's just NRUTT. You can use that in capital letters for you to get a 30% off your next Track Titan subscription, or get a 30-day free trial if you use our referral code. Exclamation socials, and you can see our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
And we're going through the last bit of turns to start this race, second race tonight. Let's see what happens on the straight coming up. We're about to go green.
So we are now on the start-finish straight. They have some drivers still weaving to try and put some heat into those tires, but it's going to be green in any second now as we go green. As we're underway with a race 2 on Circuit Barcelona for the Noobs Arrest GT4 Rookie Series.
There could be a lot of chances on the next couple of turns. Hopefully nobody tried to win the race in the first lap. There's plenty of race to go.
As it goes, Devin Anthony going aggressive into T1, gaining the position onto Chase Jones. As we see, as everybody is making it around the first few turns unscathed, which is something we like to see.
Look at that. We got a battle on our hands. Chris Greider making a move on Derby Finish. That unfortunately is coming a little bit behind from the B1 from the red plates. We also have Brian Johnson right with Jordan Walker right behind him, trying to make a move on his first lap.
We're having so many early battles right here, as we have Devin Anthony just trying to give Chase Jones a run for his money.
Let's see if he can keep it there. Maybe Chase Jones is like, oh, I'm bored of being over here by myself. Let's see what you got. Bring it home.
But right now, Chase Jones, in between the Camaro brothers of Devin Anthony and Tony Danzig, and right behind them,
sandwich right now. He's the vanilla on the Oreos.
And as you look at that, right behind them is Mike Burkhoff, now in P4. This is going to be there's going to be a hell of a lot of bouts here between P1, P2, 3, and 4. As the grid is still packed, Jeremy Cobbage gaining a position onto Will Figgins. Is it Will Figgins? I'm not sure, but yeah, he's gained a position.
Yes, it was Will Figgins. See, we got a little bit of spin.
And we have our yellow flags. Go back.
Andrew Lag is spun out.
15 seconds in time and see what happened. We have the Aston Martin.
Contact,
Todd Moss. Yeah, it looks like Todd Moss hit Andrea like hit him in the behind, which made him spin out. Unfortunate, you hate to see it, and it's also in the chicane.
Not the worst possible place to happen too. Looks like P1 through 4 just separated themselves from the rest of the pack already with a nice little lead. What are you talking about? 30 seconds? No, not 30 seconds. A couple of seconds ahead.
We have Devin Anthony going a little bit wide, but Chase Jones right behind him. And after that is Tony Danzig and Mike Burkhoff. As we have a three-way battle, but Chase Jones and Devin Anthony have managed to make.
They're probably going to get into our rhythm and then just get away with it for a while. Let's see how long Chase Jones is going to stay there. We know he has the pace. We know he has about 2 seconds on his pocket that he can pull off at any moment. So let's see how he chooses to race with everybody else tonight. Looks like Jeremy Covich is trying to keep the B5 alive, but Will Figgins is riding on his butt. We got a nice little train going from everybody from B5 all the way down to B10.
As it stands right now, Jeremy Cobbage is gained 4 positions, but right behind him, Will Figgins has been able to gain 5.
Oh wow, that's a substantial amount of positions.
Yeah, and
Mr. Rocco B Gaming B, he missed his start.
Oh, that car of Andrea Ligas looks to be smiling a little bit on the bonnet. I missed the
Someone
start.
would say not showroom ready.
Yes, not showroom ready, but it might have been due to that incident in the chicane, and he has dropped 14 positions.
We got Tony just reading down David Anthony's car right now. Chase Jones made the move, and as fashion, we missed it.
And in fashion, yes, we did miss it, but with that, Chase Jones being ahead, he now has the room to start putting in his fast laps, as he can now go get on his line and start running.
I wonder if he's
race.
just gonna keep taunting them, just staying right out of reach, just trying to give them hope, but not really. But it seems like they're doing a heck of a job trying to just not bump into each other, keeping it clean. We got Burkhoff right down, chasing down Tony Dancing right now, wearing him down. He definitely has the time to make the position. Hopefully we don't have any accidents like in the race 1 we just had before.
And in true Noobs RS commentator fashion, we missed Will Figgins making a position onto Jeremy Garbage, and Will Figgins now in P5 overall, having a way better race too than race 1.
Oh wow, that's 6 positions overall, no?
Yes, Will Figgins has now gained 6 positions.
Burkhoff with the fastest lap of 155.0. He's definitely driving the crap out of that McLaren.
But right now, as we have the fastest lap, we're waiting to see what Chase Jones has, because usually when he's in P1, he just has this ability of just putting in fast times, because he doesn't have anybody disturbing him.
Yeah, when you got clean air, you're pretty much on lapping at that point.
And as we can see, Chase Jones already getting himself away from P2 and P3 and P4.
Casey and Johnson battling it out. If Jordan Walker stays, between reach, he might be able to pass Brand Johnson for P2 on the red plates. And as I talk about it, he makes the move, make 6 stick. Hopefully he can hold on to it. Are you looking for it?
As we have it
Sorry,
right now.
I'm watching everything over there.
Greta has kind of dropped down a little bit in some positions. So,
And as we talk about it, Jones putting it down on 154. Man, that was so crazy racing right there.
A little bit of a bump between Jordan Morgan and Brian Johnson. But it seems like Brian Johnson made the pass onto Jordan Morgan. Now, is Jay Walker gonna let him get away with it? Rocco V Gaming, I missed the start. Well, unfortunately, that's not very unfortunate.
This game is gorgeous, man. It is gorgeous. We still have that train of B2, 3, and 4 of David Anthony, followed by Tony Danzig and Mike Burkhoff. All of them just waiting patiently for somebody to make a move. And Mike Burkhoff spawned out on the chicane, giving the opportunity for Tony Danzig and Mike Burkhoff to go past them. Devin Anthony is stranded.
Devin Anthony. Oh, it was a little bit of a bump from Tony.
Oh, Tony Danzig.
Into that chicane. As unfortunate as it is, you hate to see it.
almost reliable Tony.
Tony almost reliable Danzig, and as it stands, we now have Tony Danzig in P2, and Mike Burkhoff in P3, being followed by Will Figgins in P4. Will Figgins having a really great race too right now compared to the race 1.
Yeah, he probably talked to Jeremy Cobb saying, hey, how do you drift? And then look at that, they're both putting 154s. Looks like Jeremy's all in the battle too, like trying to catch up to Figgins.
Jeremy the Drift King coverage, currently in P5. But right behind him is Douglas Furnish in P6 overall and P1 for the Red Plates. Doug Furnish.
We got P3 showing you down brand runs for P2. Hopefully he can make another move on there.
But I'm pretty sure today has been a really good showing by Jordan Walker all day today.
Yeah, Walker is like, he's not running away with it just yet, but he has 20 minutes to go, so he's definitely gonna build up a heck of a gap. We got Berkhoff just scrubbing the paint out of that Camaro right now.
As we say that right now, we have Queeman, the new driver on the grid, currently in P4 for the Red Plates, which is a really good showing by him today. A really good debut by Charles Queeman. It seems like I've gave him a little bit of the commentator's curse as he watches that ride.
Yes, most definitely.
Right behind him is Andrea Ligas. It might be that damage that's making him lose.
Berkhoff making a move from T1 on Tony Danzig. Is he gonna make a stick? Tony Danzig goes wide, allowing him just to completely take that position out. He sends that Camaro right behind that McLaren, trying to make some sort of move to get that position back, but it seems like he's not gonna be able to. Maybe in the next couple turns he'll be able to make some mistake, but I don't know. If you let Berkhoff get some clean air, he's going to take it.
Mike Berkhoff getting around Tony Danzig and getting to P2 overall for the white plates. Behind, we have Doug Furnish, and right behind Doug Furnish is now Jason Nauba, trying to get around him so he can work his way up to the Drift King. And just as we say that, Jason Nauba has made it around Doug Furnish.
Yes, I will have to agree with you, Mr. Rocco. Like, a lot of people from other platforms will say that ACC is not all that great, but to watch, it's probably one of the best.
I'm not sure what happened to Mr. Todd Moss here, because he's now in P19. Todd Moss, a pretty rapid driver in the red plates. Not sure what happened to him. Might have had a little bit of an incident. As he's about to.
He spun out though, no? Oh. Or did he spawn somebody else?
I've seen something happen. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's catching up to Lizzie, I would say. It would be catching up to close. And as we say that, Queeman has dropped some positions as well.
Oh, Figgins pushed him into the pits.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
This before. Oh man, I can already see the ticket. I don't know. Let's see what happens. It wasn't turn one, so it's not going to be Stewart. Lap one, I just say.
You would have to submit a ticket for it.
Yes. No ticket, no penalty.
We have a train here. We have Jason Alba, Doug Furnish, and Andrew Casey in a three-way battle. But Doug Furnish, being the red plate here, he is under zero pressure. No pressure at all.
It seems like Mike Berkhoff has zero pressure after he passed Tony Danzig. He's just slowly taking away that gap. Mike Berkhoff putting 154s, Danzig putting a half a second behind, 6 seconds behind. No, 6/10. Sorry, I always get these times wrong. It's just overall lapping slower than Berkhoff right now. Yeah, he's definitely slapping that Camaro around to make it go that fast.
So,
If knowing Burkhoff, he's a very chill guy. He's a very chill driver. So if he keeps on there, I don't think he's ain't any danger of losing that P2.
we have Andrew Casey has made the position around Doug Furnish.
Seems like Walker is trying to get back close to Brandon Johnson, but I don't know. It seems like Johnson is just making the gap a little bit bigger.
Oh, there's still 16 minutes into the race. You know, let's see if this race.
Yeah, anything could happen.
Anything can still happen, and he's only 1.3 seconds behind. So any mistake from Brian Johnson can be easily punished by Jordan Walker right here.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Furnish is doing pretty good. He's just, he needs to keep it there, park it. He has 2 cars in between him and P2, so that's good for him. As long as he can keep somewhat of a gap ahead of Devin Anthony, but I doubt it because Devin Anthony definitely has the pace to get through. So I'm pretty sure he's going to make a move pretty soon here.
As we say that,
He also has
Alisea gets a stop and go 20.
Stop and go 20? What's even that?
I don't
what
even
is
know.
Even that?
It says stop and go 20 for Lizzie Alisea.
What are you being damage model, Rocco? iRacing's damage model? Like you total your car, that's it, you're done?
I think you mean, yeah, you can total your car in iRacing. Because you know how ACC is more forgiving when it comes to damage. Devin Anthony making it around Douglas Furnish. As he's trying to get up those positions, fighting his way up back again to the podium positions. So we have Andrew Casey really
slowly but surely catching up to Danzig.
Well, Will Figgins is a fast driver, so he is capable of doing that. And as we have right now, Andrew Casey breathing down the neck of Doug Furnish. Doug Furnish really has a comfortable cushion of white plates to defend his P1 position from Brian Johnson.
You cannot be slacking though, because they're right there, right after him. And we know Andrew Casey and Chris Ryder are just gonna, if they see a chance, they're gonna take it.
As they say, if you see a gap and you don't take it, you are not racing.
Yes. I don't know who said it, but I believe you.
Well, you always gotta go for the gap, but always make sure that you do it safely. Mike Fron,
especially on lap 1.
Mike Fron, make it around Arpe, our controller prince. Because all of our drivers are really having a great race too, except for that incident into the chicane.
Looks like Lizzie is going through the pits. Yes, serve that stop and go 20. I wonder what happened. I'm sure we're going to hear about it at the end of the race. Oh no, Mike Burkhoff went off track. Tony Danzig just salivating, trying to make the move, flashing the lights at Burkhoff, saying like, "Hey, give me this back. I want it." He's trying to make a move. Hopefully they don't go.
That Camaro.
That Camaro cannot do that, my friend. What are you doing, Mr. Danzig? You better give that position back, bro. That is completely illegal to do that.
I'm not sure how he didn't even get a drive-through penalty for that one.
Hey, no, that car just lifted up like a rocket. Maybe he'll let him by because he has to.
He has let him by. He did let him by.
The underneath of that car has to be on the roof. There goes Burkhoff.
Burkhoff goes off track. But now at this point, Tony isn't obligated to give that position back. And Mike Burkhoff making that mistake lets Will Figgins slip by into P3.
Man, oh man. Just when you thought that Burkhardt got away with P2, all that nonsense happened.
As right now we have Jeremy drifting coverage in P5, and right behind him is Jason Nova.
Now Bear trying to make something out of this race. Maybe he'll send it on the team principal. I don't know.
They're pretty much lapping the track at the same pace, considerably. Because we have yellow flags on Arpert Toth and Queeman. What happened between the two? As they are going side by side. Oh, it seems like there was a little bit of contact. As it, ooh. As it happens, that is going to be
I see
up
what
to
you
the
mean, Rocco. I couldn't understand what you were trying to say. Yeah, like the game penalizing you for being unsafe driver. Yeah, that could definitely benefit ACC.
You know what update I would like to see in ACC? I'd like to see a safety car into the game.
Does iRacing have that?
I'm not sure. iRacing has a pace car, but I'm not sure. Like, if we could get a safety car, either an automated safety car that we as the
safety car.
Yes, that we as the admins can actually control and put out a safety car when there's an incident, or the game automatically puts out a safety car when there's an incident, just like what Automobilista does.
I don't think I played that. I think I did a couple of laps, and that's about it. I couldn't get my wheel connected to that, so yeah.
Oh, you're using a Moza wheel, right?
Yes.
There's a file that you have to download first and use that file.
Oh.
Yes.
Battery's not included, I guess. Seems like Danzig has been able to increase his gap.
And right now, Chase Jones leading P2 by 9.2 seconds. Once he gets that clean air, he just starts putting in hot laps. So we have Will Figgins in P3, right behind Tony Danzig, but it seems like Tony Danzig has been able to open up that gap a little bit more.
I think that bump he took made that car more aerodynamic or something, because he's putting faster laps down than he was before he took that sausage curve like a trampoline.
As it stands right now, the top speed is 253 kilometers an hour by Mike Berkhoff. Tony Danzig only putting in 250, which is 1 kilometer an hour less than what he was doing last race. In race 1. Doug Furnish still holding it up in P1 for the red plates and P8 overall. Very good showing by the Hot Boys Racing Aston Martin of Douglas Furnish.
Got Andrew Case trying to close up the gap, but I don't know if he has the pace to do so.
And we have a drive-through on Queeman, on Charles Queeman. Not sure if that was the track limits, but that is a drive-through. And we still have Jordan Morgan, P3 for the red plates, right behind Brian Johnson. Just a 0.7 second, 0.7 seconds behind. So we have Mike Friend, P4. But way behind is
Andrew Ligas in the pits.
Andrea Ligas. What happened? I'm pretty sure he's going to try and fix that damage. But due to that damage, he has been losing a lot of pace.
7 minutes left for this race. We got Andrew Casey struggling to keep the car on track with those tires just barbecuing. This track is notorious for cooking your tires. I mean, a few laps and you're not like conservative, say goodbye to your tires. Just kiss him goodbye.
Ooh.
right now we have a little train going between Ryder, Johnson, and Walker. None of them really like making a stride, but they're being on each other the entire race.
Oh, for you to be able to make a move, you firstly have to get close. And it seems like this driver has just been lapping at kind of averagely the same time.
Yeah, it seems like they all are lapping on the same exact lap time, so it's gonna be really hard. Either somebody makes a move or somebody makes a mistake, whichever comes first. And normally, that doesn't happen that often.
Professor Turf, agree with all the ACC feedback, but as a first timer for AM, one piece of feedback for the league: quali AMs should be queued before on lap times. If somebody with slower times goes out front, he tries the whole quali. I'd also consider a general pin limit.
Yeah, that could hurt people too.
That could hurt people as well.
If you are in the Discord, you can always bring this to our
Or management
man,
team.
what am I trying to say right now?
Oh,
Yeah, management attention.
Yes, or management team.
Yes. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't even know how I'm still awake. I'm so tired right now.
Yes, we are currently.
Oh, Danzig going off track again. I don't know if Figgins is going to be able to make a move, but he's a little too far behind to fight it for that P2. Berkov is still a little bit behind P3, so he's not going to be able to be in position to fight for P3.
It's very unfortunate for Mike Berkov out on track tonight. So we have 5 minutes left into race 2. As he goes, the commentator is cursed. I shouldn't have talked about him. I'm sorry. Mike Berkov going off track a little bit, allowing Jeremy Garbage actually to go side by side with him as they are on the start-finish straight.
Who's going to back out first of this little race right here? Let's see. I think Garbage let him. I don't think he lifted, but
there's nothing much that Aston can do with that McLaren putting in a 253 kilometers an hour on that straight.
I think Garbage was like push, go. Yeah, that top end of the Aston is not all that great right now.
So we have Doug Furnish still holding it in P1. Andrew Casey still not being able to go around him. Seems like he's actually faltered. Right behind him is
thank you, Mr. Tuff. El Profesor. I'm going to give you the ordained professor on the Discord. The minister, Professor Tuff. I was the media minister for a little bit there because I was putting all the sounders. Oh, the sounds are gone now. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because we. Oh, the sounds are gone. Why?
There's no soundboard on here. What the heck?
Oh yes.
Jeremy knows.
Yep.
Jeremy knows us too much to allow us to stream with sounders. I see what he did.
Do you match car to track, or do you have an affinity to a manufacturer?
Rocco, that's a sore subject with me.
Ooh, Will Figgins gets a drive-through at the worst possible time.
Oh, I wonder what it was. Was it a track limit? I wonder what it was, man. That hurts.
That really hurts. And he was getting close to Tony Danzig as well.
Yes, he was. That allowed Garbage to go to P3. He finally getting those bags out of the trunk of the car and making it to a podium. Let's see if he can. He has 2 minutes to make it stick.
Will
Figgins serve the drive-through, you think, or is he just gonna be like, nah, I got 3 laps, I'm good?
Whether serving it or not serving it, he's gonna get a 30-second penalty if he doesn't, so which might even be worse.
I didn't know that. But regardless of what it is, I guess Garbage gets the 3rd position if he gets a 30-second.
Wolf Higgins makes it around Tony Danzig, but at this point it doesn't really matter.
Wow, that's something else, man. That's painful.
It's really painful. With only 3 minutes left into the race, a drive-through is not
That's
really...
a big oof, man. Oof. I think he has 3 laps to serve it, so I don't know. I know I didn't serve one of my drive-throughs, but because he was at the last lap. But I don't know if that was applied or not.
Yeah, but...
So we're about to find out. We got a minute and a half to go. So let's see what happens. Tony Danzig on 3rd. What is going on here?
He has 1 lap to serve it because on the last lap, the 3rd lap, he doesn't have enough time. Because we're already on the final lap, and so he has to serve it either before he starts his final lap.
Man, Furnish just went uncontested the entire race, just chilling on P1, no mistakes done. Just, hey, I got my race, I'm gonna stick to it. Andrew Casey finally made it through, but that was probably the smartest choice for Ryder to let him go through at a good part of the track and just keep the P1, then keep Ryder on P10. That way he has like a little bit of a buffer.
Well, either way, it seems like the performance of the Hot Boys Racing, they're worthy for the livery, Uncle David.
What you gonna do?
Hot boys, what you gonna do? Even though Christopher Grada couldn't deliver on that performance tonight.
Well, the debut was last week, so I guess he might have gone a little bit shook this race. He was doing so good on the previous race. You never know what's going to happen, man.
So either way, he deserved, due to having Douglas finish, we're gonna have to be making that livery soon.
Yes, I'll definitely get him working on that.
And make the Hot Boys Racing livery for one. Royalty Racing.
Yes, that's a tough break, man. That's a DT when you're on P2.
As Will Figgins, I don't think he's going to be completing his drive-through because he's going to be coming onto the start-finish straight right now. Even though if he enters the pits right now, he's going to be getting a 30-second penalty. Because
he has to look at the distance in time between him and Cubbage. Because I know he's going to lose it to Danzig. But 30 seconds penalty, that's going to be tough, man.
He's going to get a 30-second penalty. So with that means... And you can see him just putting it in a wall because of frustration. The game might put him on P2, but as the results will be done by the stewards and the event managers.
That's a little bit of saltiness right there. I would be too. I'm not gonna lie to you. If trust me, if I was on P2 on the pros and I got a drive-through for some garbage netcode trying to get me out the track, bruh.
Poor Fagans, because as it stands right now, that's gonna put Tony Danzig into P2 and Jeremy Drifkin Cabbage into P3. Might even lose a position to Jason Alba as well, and even Devin Anthony. Those 30 seconds are way too much.
Wait. Write down real quick.
Oh, as we have the controller, please trying to get a move done. As we come to an end to our race 2 for the event 4 on Barcelona. That was a pretty good race,
man. That was a really good 2 races, everybody. Thank you so much.
It's just really unfortunate.
It's been a pleasure to commentate for y'all tonight. I'm not any good, but again, thank you for sticking around. You know, commenting on the chat. It's been great. Rocco, to answer your question from do you match cars to tracks? I personally, since 9.1.9 dropped, I haven't been able to find a car. So the entire team hates me right now because I cannot stick to one car.
Uncle Uncle David.
Uncle David.
All right. So we
Welcome
now
everybody. Welcome
have
everybody.
we have our podium finishes in the live room with us.
Hey, I wrote it down. At least I gotta get credit on that one. I made sure I got my little notepad, and I got the race 1 podiums and the race 2 podiums.
Well,
Because last week I was lost, more lost than a grandma with no glasses.
as we start off with Chase Jones, the BSR Bowler Squad Sim Racing driver, sister team for the noobs. How are you? How are you,
double
man?
podium.
Double podium, yes.
I'm doing good. How about you?
We're doing great. As always, you are able to put on a stellar performance.
Thank you.
We saw on race 2, Devin Anthony tried to give you a little bit of run of your money at the start, but
He did.
More like a chump change. Not, I wouldn't say the whole pod, but a little bit of a change there.
So, anyways,
Say again?
David.
Say what?
Yeah. He's
Oh, you want me to
asking,
keep talking?
He's saying like repeat what you said.
Okay. No, I'm saying like he didn't necessarily give you a run for your money, but more like 50 cents of your money. Did you hold back a little bit, trying to get some action and trying to get some racing in, or what was the thought process behind that?
Try not to wreck him.
Oh,
That was the
okay,
thought
I
process.
see.
Yes, I was
that'll
confident
be-
enough in my pace that I felt like I could pass him eventually. I just wanted to get an opening first, and when I saw it, I tried to get it, and did a poor job of it, admittedly, but I got it done. So.
Hey, in new fashion, I think we missed it. We were a little bit better this week around, catching all the fights on the track. But I'm not entirely sure if we missed that one or not.
Well, hopefully it'll get caught in some sort of highlight reel eventually.
Oh no, definitely. Once you get into P1, we were like, okay, is he gonna go back and try to battle, or is he just gonna run away like he does? And it's crazy, dude. Like we watch a race in tears because like, how is this guy so fast? Just like salt pour on our eyes.
Sorry, repeat that one more time.
Oh, sorry, I'm mumbling,
Didn't
dude.
hear that
I'm
very
so
last
tired
bit.
right now.
I am too, so I'm thinking a little slower than normal.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm saying that we're watching you get away with it and crying at the same time because we want to be fast.
Hey, all I can say is if you have a replay of the race, just watch what I do. If you want to set up, just ask me. I will gladly give you any setup I have. So.
Oh, yeah, same here. Same here. Obviously, I don't drive Camaro, but I guess I can try it since I've driven all the cars.
I don't drive Camaro either. I drive the Merc.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Even different. I'm so tired, dude.
With that said, that just goes on to show that everybody in the Noobs RS Discord is down to help everybody. As we move on to who that would be, Tony Danzig.
Tony Danzig.
Second place, baby. The two-timer.
Tony
Coming
Danzig.
in hot.
My brother from another mother. I
do
did
have-
tell you that you're gonna do well today, and you did.
I'm glad I did. I do have to throw a quick apology out there to my man Anthony. We got a little bit into it in the second race, but some good racing. Some good racing.
What happened
tonight.
there? Like
It was just
the
heat of the
camera
moment.
angle didn't show the whole thing.
Heat of the moment. I broke.
I'm super late.
Yeah, me. I'm an aggressive driver, so I always try to go for that inch. Take a mile. I'm always trying to push it, and I kind of pushed it a little bit.
Dude, I saw
too
that
aggressively.
Camaro come off the entire side.
Oh, when I hit that corner on the other one.
Yes, I was like, whoa! I thought you were gonna roll over for real.
Oh, so did I.
Well, Tony Danzig doesn't need 4 wheels. He only needs 2.
2 wheels, baby.
Is
I'm
Devin
in it
Anthony
to win
here?
it.
Yeah, Devin
is.
Anthony.
He is. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Devin. That wasn't
Talk to us, man.
Yeah.
First race was awesome.
Yes. First race was great.
I just tried my best. Second race, Tony killed me.
Yeah, almost reliable, right?
This.
Almost
this.
reliable.
Don't forget
No,
your
it was
tickets.
Let me see. Did I even get the replay for this race? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Nope.
Did you not?
I'm not even sure.
I'm gonna continue on by while you look for
Yeah.
Mr. Furnish. How was it on the first race? You got P1.
Fantastic. It felt great.
Great.
Yeah. Shout out Toad Moss for his first podium as well. Hot Boys Racing. It's doing well this year.
Yes. I was towards the end of the race. I was like, "Hot boys, what you going? I know." He came in on P2 on the first race, but you got P1 on both races, dude. Like, I liked how you just stayed there and calm because you had like a little bit of a cushion behind you because you had two white plates behind you, so you were able to just calmly just race and let people by as needed, but still have that, car in between you.
Yeah, I was trying to be as respectful as possible to the pros to make sure that, if there was somebody close in front of me that was also a white plate, I was letting the guy behind me get around so they could kind of battle for it instead of
Oh
having
yeah,
to fight with
definitely.
me.
It was very clean. Both races were very clean.
Yeah, felt great. Super happy, pumped. I was super nervous because I didn't feel super confident after practice laps, but paid off.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to get in there and get it done.
And as it stands, Hot Boys Racing have put in a good, decent performance tonight. So much so.
Dude, they came out the race. They came out the race for sure.
So
I don't see
much-
Mr. Moss or Fraud or Frond.
Mike Friend. Well, so much so that Hot Boys Racing are going to be getting a livery done by our own Uncle David. So,
Oh, nice.
Yes. I need to get with y'all and try to come up with an idea, and I can put it together. That's for sure.
That's awesome.
Jordan Walker, you came out on P3 on the second race. For the
Yeah,
red
surprisingly.
plates. Surprisingly, hard work
Yeah.
pays off, man. I see you
Well-
putting the practice time after time. I see you every now and then. Oh, come on, check the News for Us Discord, and I see you there putting the laps. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so funny enough, on this track, I put in no practice whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah, I actually had a, long story short, drive fail on my computer and had to wipe everything. So just
Sheesh.
before this race started, I had to go through and finish with, like, settings and everything and figured out the track race one. But, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, then. Gee, that was a good performance there, man. That was really good racing.
Thank you.
well, I don't know if we have Mr. Drift King Cabbage coming in because he did get the podium finish.
Oh, I guess he got shy on us.
You got shy. Okay. Or maybe he doesn't know because the game doesn't show you when it adds a 30-second penalty. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, thank you guys for coming in and joining us here for your driver interviews.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was a clean race, both races. I don't think there was any incidents on lap 1 in the first race. Second one of them might have been just one, but that was towards the chicane. But overall, that was a great race.
I just
It
got
was.
a message from Todd Moss, but I don't see where.
Yeah, he said he
No.
was in the standby channel, but I don't see him.
I don't see him in the standby
Hello?
either.
Anybody out there?
He's a
Make
ghost.
sure you go vote for driver of the day.
Yes, Chad,
And
be
like
sure
this.
to vote for the driver of the day and just put the name, just tag the name of the driver that you feel has done the best job out on track tonight.
Remember, Tony Danzig, 132. driver of
Remember,
the day.
everybody votes for Alexio. Everybody votes for Alexio, even though he didn't race.
And as we're here, we have Jeremy Cabbage, our P3 in race 2. Jeremy.
Look, I didn't know I got P3, so don't worry about interviewing me. I do have somebody I want to host though. So whenever you're ready to go, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Yeah, we are pretty
yeah,
much ready
pretty
to go.
much
I
ready
think.
to go.
Cool.
Thank you, everybody.
Of course, Jeremy Cabbage. Well, it was nice racing out with you guys today, commentating on the race, and we hope to see you out on Thursday night as we go on to our GT3.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night.
night. Have a
Good
nice
night.
All right.
Are you sending us? There we go.
Jeremy is sending us, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much everything done, and that was good for today. Hot Boys Racing. I don't know what the forgot to save the livery, the replay, and it was just showing my livery that I'm working on.